Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 3 got leaked through this key art loading screen, and despite there being many Battle Pass skins on here today, we have to break down where they're placed in the Battle Pass, their selectable styles based off survey skins that we'll also be able to unlock, and so many more leaks pouring out with this that you won't want to miss out on, so make sure you're sticking around until the end today. It's going to be a crazy one. Real quick, if you want the next Battle Pass for completely free, Peely says you need to drop a like in 3, 2, 1. Hey, congratulations, enjoy your Battle Pass when it comes. Last video I asked you guys to name this emote, and here's a ton of hearted comments on screen right now that got it right. This now, however, is our new emote, so let me know what this is down below in the comments, and if you get it right and your comment gets hearted, it could be showed on screen in the next video. And considering we're incredibly close to 2.53 million subscribers, whilst you're clicking buttons, hit the button, turn on all notifications. After all, it only benefits you, as we do try and give different subscribers every single day, with proof of that on screen right now. It would put a giant smile on my face and cheer up Charlie the Charcoal Pug if you could enter code FM1 inside the Fortnite item shop right now. Literally, I believe one of the shortest codes to enter, and it greatly supports us and the channel. Without wasting any time, let's start out with the initial leak of this last night and how it all came about. So Sheena tweeted out, "Rumour, first look at Chapter 4 Season 3 key art, posted on Reddit by this guy right here." He then replied at the time saying he cannot confirm the legitimacy of this leak, and it was kind of a long tweet, so I'm not going to read it all out, but basically, from looking at this anyways, any Fortnite player could tell that this is a legit real Fortnite or Epic Games made assets. Literally 1 hour after that was posted, he then followed up with, "A reliable source was able to confirm the authenticity of the leak," meaning everything that was basically put over on Reddit, which Firemonkey, alongside some of the Battle Pass skins we're going to dive into right now, has nicely categorized in this tweet. Not only the key art, the full image of it right here once again. The second image is about Optimus Prime coming to Fortnite, the skin on a loading screen, obviously the image of that asset once again, and then about the 2 skins that are kind of cut off, the one at the top being this summer version of Meowscles but a selectable style to make him look like a tiger, and then also the woman on the right that's cut off is this skin, which as you can see is more noticeable due to the jacket and the kind of skull icon on the top that she's wearing being fully complete and looking the exact same on the survey skin. And before we take even more of a deep dive or deeper look at what's going on here that you perhaps missed, which honestly will blow your mind, even the collab skin, which has now kind of been confirmed in a sense, but make sure you're sticking around for that, we need to go over why this season was initially extended until June 9th, 2023, as it initially stated it would end on June 2nd. With that context in mind, before Miles Morales was leaked to be upcoming in the game, as we see in the item shop right now, we thought he could be the next season collab Battle Pass skin, and rightfully so, right? Because we've seen Geralt of Rivia as Chapter 4 Season 1's unlockable skin, and then Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan as the Chapter 4 Season 2 unlockable or secret skin again. So following this correlation, we would have assumed, right, that it's going to be another collab skin for this unlockable one around 50% way complete through Chapter 4 Season 3. Rightfully so, with the leak of this key art, many people thought, well, the Optimus Prime model right here, considering it doesn't exist in Epic Games for that reason, have made their own and are going to be putting it in the Battle Pass 100%, would be this collab skin. You may be wondering around the hype of Transformers, considering Ferrell's, this VFX artist, made this trailer of Optimus Prime in Fortnite, and why is everything Transformers obviously coming out to do with Fortnite recently, whether it be concept or official leak? Well, Transformers Rise of the Beast actually releases on June the 7th. Now, with the initial end date of Chapter 4 Season 2, this wouldn't have made sense, as the film wouldn't have already released that they're doing said collab with, so this needs to release first before the end of the season, if that makes sense, or the start of the next, which is why now June 9th, of course, is the final day of Chapter 4 Season 2, where you have only until then to get Gold Mitsuki, anything in the Battle Pass or any unlocks on your challenge tab also, despite that free skin quest pack, which you literally have 11 weeks or like 10 weeks to do. Here's where the curveball is thrown at us though, considering, of course, this unlockable skin halfway through each season of Chapter 4 so far has been a collab once again, Geralt and also Eren. That made people believe from looking at this key art initially that Optimus Prime, without a doubt, was this secret or collab skin we'll get halfway through Chapter 4 Season 3. Sheena confirmed today that this is not the case, as the secret skin is not even collab related. Maybe like Spider-Gwen from Chapter 3 Season 4, he is the level 100 or last skin we get out of the 8, which we already know 4 of right now, which we're going to be showing on screen in just a second, as we're not seeing a live event to develop the story this season, despite the routes now being added as our final development before we see what commences to further progress this island's development or story in the Chapter 4 Season 3 cinematic trailer. I think it's good that the collab skin is actually going to be one originally Fortnite created, as the last reality is supposedly going to be attacking this reality once again of Fortnite, where the 0 point resides in. We got teased to the fact this season, of course, with the last reality's files being deleted from the Peace Syndicate's database through a saboteur, that this was going to be the case, but perhaps further down the chapter to end it off, and with Chapter 5 being confirmed now to start on November 30th, going through until Chapter 5 Season 1 February 23rd, it's safe to say with this being a summer themed season or going over the summer period like Chapter 3 Season 3 and Chapter 2 Season 3, we're not going to be seeing a storyline related live event happen in-game that we can all partake in until the ending finale one of this chapter. For this this reason, Eiko stated about the Season 3 secret outfit. According to Sheena, once again, Optimus Prime will not be the secret outfit or collab skin, and instead it looks like we'll be getting a new story character, and he has his suspicions based off of, well, this information I've just mentioned about the last reality to perhaps be this skin, which is two different styles of it. As you can see, the fragment in this character's hand is then displayed in the chest piece of once it transforms into this completely new kind of looking skin, but will be a style. Perhaps we get a built-in emote to make this happen, as we've seen for other skins in the past, whether item shop related, battle pass related, you name it. Referring back to the teaser, of course, nearby over on Twitter, despite this being the only kind of screenshot we have of it, which seems to be taking a picture of an actual monitor, he's upscaled it using AI to make it kind of better quality. So from taking a deeper dive at this, first of all, we see this kind of tiger looking character being this selectable style of the summer Meowscles grinding on a tree root. So perhaps these are the new grind rails, like, you know, we have this season for Chapter 4 Season 2. Optimus Prime, of course, is holding this axe, and it's going to be interesting to see whether this is simply a harvesting tool, or, as data miners have previously mentioned or brought to our attention, a throwable axe being a melee weapon. Perhaps this is like the kinetic blade, which is now vaulted literally forever, as I'm guessing it's only going to be in this season, Chapter 4 Season 2, to complement the Neo Tokyo theme. But of course, there were so many exploits with people literally getting inside vaults and stuff, and basically moving around once disconnecting their internet. So yeah, they've ruined it for the rest of the community. That's why they're no longer in the game. The character at the front, as you can see, is not only holding a brand new weapon, which kind of gives me Flint Knock vibes, but at the same time, from taking a closer look at his knuckles, Jakey over on Twitter managed to point out that one of the survey skins, this could be his other style or one of them in the battle pass that we can unlock, has the exact same thing around his hand and knuckles on this particular weird glove, which obviously is a very different variant to the one we're seeing right here in this loading screen. And then even more interestingly on the right, despite this being cut off, which I'm sure will get leaked, the full image, now this is poured out in the next few days, this almost kind of gives me kinetic blade vibes, but boomerang. So maybe this is another weapon like a boomerang now to complement the jungle theme and stuff like that. And also at the same time, with that said, the initial leak of Raptors returning from Chapter 2 Season 6 Primal. This is not another Giddy Up skin. She's not literally, you know, riding a raptor as the skin. It's going to be a thing like we could ride either wolves, boars, you name it, any wildlife on the island. Within the initial leak that FNSS put out about rideable raptors next season actually upcoming, he also mentioned about the saddler item. Despite this having no updated files, we did see it in the last summer theme season used by Meowscles right here on the back of this boat, kind of tagging along on it. I'm just saying, with raptors being introduced and this kind of primal take almost, could another dinosaur be introduced onto the island, or dinosaur-like creature being a pterodactyl that we can fly on, then using the saddler item to finally have what did also get leaked in Chapter 3 Season 3 last year for the summer event, rideable flying animals, as Hypex stated in this tweet. Speaking of Hypex, something else he tweeted out about was a leak from a few days ago about a loading screen which got leaked this season, apparently teasing all of the areas and biomes within Chapter 4 Season 3. Here's the full image on screen right now, and as you can see, he directs it as the tropical biome is the bottom left and mid right, and then the desert biome is the top right, mid left and middle. Yes, that's right, we're meant to be getting a desert biome as well that was leaked a while ago, as cacti and other things like that were also updated. Maybe a Paradise Palms like area, as I feel like this island is lacking that particular biome, a desert one. And on top of that, the skin that we'll be getting with the Fotnite crew that gives us the battle pass for June, or should I say Chapter 4 Season 3, the full pack has been leaked now. Styx is the character, and here are all the other things that will come along with it. Speaking of battle passes, sadly one that we don't get with the Fotnite crew, another limited time one, although we've just seen the Star Wars one, and before that Dragon Ball and Most Wanted, is one for the new racing mode according to Sheena. I'm guessing this is going to be coming with the launch of Season 3, if not in the first update being 25.10, as this will be the 25th season of Fortnite. Eiko stated some details about it right here. Spoilers, new racing LTM Delmar in the files is coming. Similar to Mario Kart, objects can slow down and take your ability to jump and boost. Maps are in the sky and on the ground. One map is an infinity track, one map has a character from previous chapters, and one is also a default car. Apparently this is the image of what the default car will look like, so I'm guessing this is a new vehicle that will be on the Battle Royale island also. Last but not least, whilst editing, the full key art actually got leaked from Sheena over on Twitter right here, and despite us obviously, you know, knowing everything that was on here in the previous image, we can now see the full skin on the right hand side and the raptor on top of what seems to be the start of a temple-like structure, and Eiko seems to correlate this again to the chest piece of this particular character that we already talked about could be the secret skin. Drop a like if you're more excited for Season 3 now, and subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any of the leaks pouring out as soon as they do. But speaking of other videos, click this one I uploaded last night on screen right now whilst you wait for that very next upload I do publish on the channel.